Hey guys, long time no see. Sorry about that. Sort of a lot has happened in my life over the last couple of weeks, and as you can see, I'm in a new space. This is a great thing, and I'm really, really happy and excited about it. Before turmoil, hectic chaos, I put it out to you guys that I was going to do the assumptions tag. This hair is going to bother me. I was going to do the assumptions tag, and I meant to film that, long ago, but I've had sort of a lot going on for the last little bit, but here I am. This is actually the first time that I've sat down to film in my new apartment. I post this on my YouTube community tab as well as on Instagram. So before I get started with all the assumptions, I do just want to say that, yes, I, had a breakup. I moved into a new apartment. Definitely this is a big change in my life, but I am happy. I'm ready for it. I'm really excited about what the future has in store. I'm in the process now of buying furniture and decorating this place. It's actually the first time I've ever gotten to do this, and I just couldn't be more excited. I'm still waiting on a bunch of furniture to come. So right now I'm sitting on a bench that I had in my old closet, and it's a nightmare in here, but I promise that when I'm finished I will also do an apartment tour. So first assumption is I would assume that you either used to be a model or that you still model on the side in addition to working in luxury resale. That is true. I feel like I've mentioned it before. I do still currently model. I started modeling when I was 20. 20-ish, yeah, I think I was like 19 or 20 when I started modeling. This is while I was in New York is when I started, and I've been modeling for basically my entire adult life. Next assumption, I assume that you were popular in high school. Not true at all. I'm actually like a huge introvert. I feel like my parents didn't really let me out of the house like that much, so no, not at all. I mean, I had like a couple of friends, but I mean, no, I've never been very like social, and I don't know. I guess that's changed over time. Like, I certainly being able to speak on camera has made me more comfortable with speaking, period. And I'm much better than I used to be, but I know I was not popular in high school even remotely. So next one is you impulse buy luxury goods. Normally when I make a large purchase, I will sit and stew over it for weeks and weeks and weeks and months and months and months and sometimes years. It took me 2 years to buy my Gucci Dionysus. That was a bag that I really, really wanted. But I definitely have impulsed. I have, bought things on impulse. That lighting was bothering me. So I had to switch everything up. I told you, this is really literally the first time I've turned the camera on in this apartment. Let's get back to it. You're very disciplined about your beauty routine. That would be incorrect. I'm pretty disciplined about my hair routine. I never just let my hair go, but as far as skincare and all that, more frequently than I like admitting, I will not wash my makeup off at the end of the night. Which is bad, which is very bad. Don't do it. But no, we're gonna call it low maintenance, but what I mean to say is that I'm lazy. I'm so lazy. Next is that you are private about your personal life and we will never see pictures of you and your boo. Yes, that is very true. I'm very, very private about my personal life in that way. And this would have been correct that he did not want to be on social media, and I respected that, and I sort of it's sort of like a space for me, not for him, if that makes sense. The reason the second reason why you won't be seeing pictures of him is because we are no longer together, so I don't know. Next one is you don't like having curly hair. This is kind of controversial. I'm of different minds about it sometimes. it's not that I don't like it, it's just that it's just a lot of work to maintain, and I just wish it weren't. Like, I just wish my hair could be easier, and it's just not easy. And that's nothing to say about, you know, like, I don't like curly hair. No, I love curly hair. I just wish that mine would, like, look better with less effort, if that makes sense. I hope that came out right. Yeah. And the reason I do straighten it most of the time, number one is modeling. It is not easy to work as a model if you have natural hair, or if you have natural hair. It's just, I tried that in the beginning of my career and it did not work. It did not work out for me at all because hairstylists just didn't know what to do with it. And secondly, it's just, I don't know, I guess it's more my style now, I don't know. There's a lot packed into me and my hair, honestly. Next assumption is you're very tall and you tend to have a lot of impulse buys. Yeah, everyone thinks I'm impulse buying. Yeah, again, kind of impulsy sometimes, but I try, when it's a larger purchase, then no, I will sit and think about it. But if it is, okay, here it is. With impulse buys, if I find the thing that I'm looking for and it's at like a price that you really like, because I do pricing, so I know what a really good price for something is. If I find something like below what I believe a really good price is, then yes, I will be inclined to impulse buy it. But it's very rare that I just, will, walk into a store and be like, oh, I like that, swipe. Like, that's not really what I do. And also, you're very tall. I guess very tall is relative. I don't think I'm very tall because everyone in my life is like humongously tall. Also, I'm among the shortest models you'll ever meet, I think. I'm 5'8", and that in my line of work, everyone is like 5'10", 5'11", and especially when I was in New York, yeah, there's just not, I don't personally feel like I'm that tall, but I do recognize that yes, 5'8" is not short. I think I'm like average. I think I'm average, but clearly that is mathematically incorrect. Next, you tend to be very organized. False. False, false, false. I'm trying to be better. I used to be worse than I am today, but overall I am not good. I'm not an organized person. I'm hoping that being in this new place and decorating it and trying to make this space look beautiful will make me organized. So we shall see, but overall, no, I suck. I suck. Next one, you work for The Real Real as an authenticator. I do not work for The Real Real. I wouldn't say that I authenticate professionally, because that would mean that people pay me for my opinions. That is definitely something that I want to consider for the future, but I just don't know about, like, enforcement. You know what I mean? But no, I do not work for The Real Real. Next, you're very intelligent with a high IQ, but you didn't go to college, and you're secretly really into astrology. Well, I've never taken an IQ test, but I tend to think that I'm pretty intelligent. I mean, is it weird to say that? I don't know. And I did 2 years of college. I had to leave college after my sophomore year because I'm gonna be real with you guys. We just couldn't afford to, I couldn't afford to stay in school, so I left. But also at the same time, I was around the same time as when I started modeling, so I sort of like cycled into something else, and I haven't been back. So I have 2 years of college left to go, and honestly, I'm at a point where I don't know if I ever will go back. Maybe one day I will, but I just don't know that, I don't know that it will be worth it, and that is not a popular thing to say, but it is what it is. I don't know. This was, you're secretly really into astrology. I kind of despise astrology, honestly. Like, it's one of those like icebreaker things when you meet new people, and like, I secretly despise it. Sorry. I guess it's not so secret anymore. So now these are from Instagram. You secretly buy luxe items when you say you're on Ban Island. That is not the case. what happens is that I'll say I'm on Ban Island and then buy something and then I'm not on Ban Island anymore. Or no, I've failed Ban Island. Yeah, but yeah, I don't secretly buy stuff. I like actually like when I do buy stuff, I'm really excited to share it with someone, and no one in my life actually, you know, cares or wants to hear about it. So I guess talk to you guys. Next assumption, you're married. I addressed that earlier. No, I'm not, and I wasn't. We were engaged. Anyways, you're single, but when you're ready, you would like to be married with kids. Yes, I absolutely do want to get married and have kids. Yeah, absolutely do. But it's gonna be a while before that happens, and I'm cool with that. Here we go. You don't want to argue or have discussion or debate. You're a chill girl that never looks for trouble. I don't really love this question or assumption. Number one, I want to disassociate, never looking for trouble and not wanting to have debates. I don't think that it's troublesome. I don't think that looking for trouble and wanting to, you know, express an opinion is a bad thing. So I reject that. But as you can see, I'm debating this already. So no, I think it's really important that we get our thoughts across. And if you're around people that if you're with someone whose opinion you don't want to hear, then you probably shouldn't be with that person. So I think a healthy debate, a healthy discussion where two people who love and two people who respect each other can have different opinions and sort of, you know, come together and address them. Sometimes it changes your mind, sometimes it doesn't, but I think it's actually really important and really healthy to do that. So I guess I'm not that girl. That is a wrong assumption. Next, you are shy in person, but when people get to know you, you love to have fun and talk. True, true, true. True, true, true. I am super shy, actually. I'm very, very shy. I always have been, and again, I'm getting better, but yeah. Like, if you were to meet me and, like, also I got one that was sort of like, are you the same as you are on camera? And, I mean, I think I am, but I'm definitely more comfortable. I'm less comfortable speaking around people I don't know, I guess. Yeah, but that's normal. So those are my assumptions video. This was super fun. I was planning on doing a Q&A at some point, but I feel like this is kind of like a little bit cooler. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I know that I like shifted my space around many times, but like I said, this is literally the first time that I have flipped this camera on since I got into this new space. So you are gonna see many different angles for the foreseeable future. But yeah, okay, I guess what I am going to part with is I am so happy to be in this transitional phase in my life. Yes, the last couple of weeks have been very stressful and very hectic, but ultimately I think this is just going to be a great adventure, and I'm super excited for it. So thank you guys on my Instagram for all of your kind words. I had a lot of kind messages of support from you guys on Instagram over the last few weeks, and I just want to say that from the bottom of my heart, I so appreciate it. A lot of those messages were what got me through the ordeal I went through, and I just really, really want to say thank you to you all, and that I love you all. And on that note, I think I'm going to leave it here. Glad to be back, and hopefully my upload schedule will be clockwork. I actually plan on filming more videos now that I'm in this new space and have all this free time all of a sudden. Thank you guys so much, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!